Guys, I'm going to tell you a hard moment. My dog's got her squeaky toy. Okay, I'm going to tell you a hard moment of leaving the narcissist. It's when you're about to leave, you're looking around, and you're looking at all the places. You're looking at all the places you think that you had all these happy memories, okay? And you're ruminating. What you're doing is you're ruminating, replaying scenarios and things over and over and over, okay? But you didn't have all these happy memories. You didn't. And that's the thing, is this is what I wish I realized sooner, is the reality of the situation. Because I was just thinking about when I was leaving my narcissist, the covert narcissist, and we traveled a lot in the RV together for bike weeks, okay? Milo, can you not do that right now? Come here, buddy. Sorry. But I was looking around the RV one last time before he left for bike week, because this was my escape and I knew it. I usually went with him. This time I had him go by himself. And this is when my aunt came up with a U-Haul. You know, I rented a U-Haul, packed my shit that week and drove it down here to Florida. But I was looking around that RV, which is like where we basically kind of met and we spent a lot of our time. And I thought, man, we've had so many awesome, wonderful, happy memories here, you know. I met so many great people, just all the things we did, all the places we went, okay? And like that was one of the hardest things for me. It was like looking around the RV one last time before he left to go to the last bike week, because he was like high up in the bike world, okay? But anyways, that was like, I was thinking, you know what? It's actually a good thing he ended up ruining it, because I ended up finding evidence of him having a supply in that RV, okay? So it almost made it easier. And just thinking of that, like thinking of that fact is what helped me. Like, ugh, I'm just disgusted now. I'm disgusted about the fact of this RV. I'm disgusted about all of it, you know? Because you're sitting there and you're romanticizing everything, and you're making things that weren't. Like you're building up these things in your head that never were true, because the narcissist was never real and they were wearing a mask the whole time, and you were part of that mask. And I was never trying to be a narcissism expert, much like many of you, I'm sure. We're not trying to get a degree in narcissism, but it's like we just want to understand what's happening to us and what has happened, because normal people don't treat someone they love and care about that way, okay? And that's the thing. You just have to realize the reality of the situation and be strong enough to get out and walk away. And that's all I did, because I have always known my worth. So if you're with a narcissist, you need help breaking the trauma bond, go take my course, Breaking the Trauma Bond. It's something I wish I had when I was leaving my narcissist. And also, if you're trying to leave a narcissist and you need extra support, come join the community. I've now created a community, a space, a safe space where we can all go and just share our stories and just be a support for each other, because I know how hard it is to get out of a narcissistic relationship and feel like you're going through it alone, okay? And that's the thing. I just don't want anyone to feel like they have to go through it alone, because more than likely you're going to end up in a period of isolation, and that could last a while, and that's okay. And that's part of the process, is going through this isolation period, because you're coming to a lot of realizations now, and you're probably realizing a lot of the people around you have been narcissists, energy vampires, toxic people that want to suck your energy. Because if the narcissist was attracted to you, then you probably have the light. You have the light that other people want. And then this takes me down this path of the spiritual awakening, which is a whole nother can of worms, so I'm trying to keep it short here. But come join the community. It's only $17 a month. And right now we're doing our Boundary and Badassery Challenge, where we're working on building back our boundaries after leaving the narcissist. And keep in mind, it costs me money to have this community up and running, but this is a place you can go. If you need support, you can message me there. You can share your story. You can be around other like-minded people that are going through a similar experience, okay? But I mean, $17 a month really isn't much. You can't find a lot for $17 a month. It costs me a lot more money to keep this program and community up and running, and to keep my course up for people. But it's just something I believe in. I believe it will help you. And that was the goal, was just help as many people as I can, because of all the messages and things that I get. It's like, you know, this is just, I feel like part of my goal and my mission is to help others out there Realize your worth. Realize like your value and have the strength to stand up and walk away. And you have to go no contact. You have to go no contact. I know it's hard when you're in the middle of it and you're trying to get out and you still have all this cognitive dissonance and you're in the brain fog that the narcissist kept you in, because that's what they do, is they confuse you to keep you. But that's what I'm here to tell you. That's what I'm here to help you with, is to try to help you be strong, stay strong. You have to leave. You have to leave. You have to get out and go no contact. It is the only way. It is a non-negotiable. So if you need support, come join us. The link's in my bio. Send me a DM if you have questions. But I'm here for you. I love you. You can do this. I really hope to see you there. You've got this. Love you. Bye.